.17 Hornady Magnum Rimfire, commonly known as the 17HMR, is a rimfire rifle cartridge developed by the ammunition company Hornady in 2002. It descended from the .22 Magnum by necking down the .22 Magnum case to take a 17 caliber bullet. Commonly loaded with a 17-grain bullet, it can deliver muzzle velocities in excess of 775 meters per second. Development: the 17HMR round is similar to rounds developed by dedicated rimfire wildcatters who worked to create a rimfire cartridge with an exceptionally flat trajectory. These wildcatters were seeking to match the ballistics of the obsolete 5mm Remington Magnum Rimfire, which was made from 1970 to 1974, and was to that point the fastest rimfire cartridge ever produced, with 5mm diameter barrels and bullets being virtually unavailable at the time. The commercially available 17 caliber became the bullet of choice. The .22 Winchester Magnum Rimfire was the logical parent case, rather than 5mm RMR, because it was commonly available, and it is a far larger and stronger case than the next largest .22 long rifle. The 17 caliber Wildcats not only met but far exceeded the 5mm RMR's velocities and flat trajectory. The accuracy of these cartridges was also quite good. However, the downrange energy of the 5mm RMR is superior to both .22 WMR and 17HMR, so there is still potential in the 5mm rimfire for wildcatters. Hornady, in conjunction with Marlin Firearms and Sturm Ruger, followed much the same path. With the .22 WMR case as the starting point, a simple barrel change was sufficient for most .22 WMR firearms to chamber the new cartridge. In 2002, the first rifles and ammunition began appearing on the market. While the ammunition was relatively expensive due to the high performance 17 caliber bullets used, it was still cheaper than most centerfire ammunition. By 2004, CCI, Federal Cartridge and Remington had each introduced 17HMR ammunition offerings. Availability: cartridges for 17HMR come with bullets that weigh 15.5-grain, 17 grain, and 20 grain, and come in designs such as polymer-tipped, hollow points, soft points, and FMJ. The terminal ballistics of the lightweight expanding bullets limit the 17HMR to small game animals and varmints. .17 HMR ammunition is less common and more expensive than the .22 caliber rimfire rounds, but this is changing as the popularity of 17HMR rifles gathers momentum. A growing number of companies offer 17HMR ammunition. CCI Ammunition loads all of the 17HMR ammunition for the CCI, Federal Cartridge, Hornady, and Remington brands. However, the ammunition is loaded with different bullets to different specifications. Ammunition is also available from Winchester, PMC in Celia, and AMP, Bullet. Citing safety concerns about the rounds used in semi-automatic firearms, Remington issued a product safety warning and recall notice. Comparison with .22 LR ammunition. Advantages: higher velocity 2350-2550 fps compared to the popular approximately equals 1255 fps. .22 LR high velocity, flatter trajectory, longer range. As the round is faster, there is less chance of ricochet due to bullet breakup at shorter ranges. Disadvantages: more expensive, overly destructive at close range for small game. The cartridge is appreciably louder, increased tendency to foul barrel. Comparison with .22 WMR ammunition. Advantages: faster flight, 2350-2550 fps compared to the Hornady 2200 fps 22 WMR 30 grand rounds. Flatter trajectory, longer range. Bullets expand better especially at longer ranges, e.g. 150 yards. As the round is faster, there is less chance of ricochet due to bullet breakup at shorter ranges. Disadvantages: less kinetic energy, increased tendency to foul barrel. 0.17 Hornady Mag 2. Following the success of the 17 HMR, the 17 Hornady Mag 2 was introduced in early 2004. The 17 HM2 is based on the 22 LR case neck down to 17 caliber, using the same bullet as the HMR but at a velocity of approximately 2,100 feet per second in the 17 grain polymer tip loading.